Oh, good day. Today we'll be looking on how you can use the pay for me, which is buying without Alipay account. Many of us tend to buy directly on 1688, but we don't have international passport to verify a Alipay. So today we'll be talking on how you can buy directly on 1688 without Alipay, without verified Alipay. Now for you to buy, the first thing we have to do is let's go to our 1688 site. You click on the 1688 site and you let it to load. Now after it has loaded, we translate to English. Now let's translate the site to English. Now we've translated. The next thing we have to do is to log in. We have to log in our account using the login. Now for us to log in, we input our details here, which is 1688 account login. Now the first place you use your tobao or your email, your phone number and your password. After you've input everything, then you click on login. Now we're logging in with our Chrome browser. Now we have successfully logged in to what? To our 1688 account. Now the next thing we have to do next, we want to buy directly on the site, but we don't have Alipay. Now this is how we're doing it. We're going to do it. Let's say for example, now we want to buy anything on the site, like let's say I want to buy this shoe. I click on the shoe. Now once I click on the shoe, I allow it to what? To load. Now make sure you always translate the page. Now I allow it to load. Now after it has changed to English, now I will add the shoe to my cart. Now I click on add purchase. I can decide to select, and I want to buy blue size 40. I click on it too. I want to buy pink size 39. I click on it. That's how you can select your goods. If you want to buy, let's say for example, you say you want to buy size 37 blue, you click on the blue, you click on the size using the addition sign. Now after I might have done this, now I'll click on determine. Once I click on determine, it has been added to my what? To my cart. Now the next thing I have to do is to go to my cart. For me to go to my cart, I'll click on the cart button. Now it has taken me to my cart. Now it has taken my cart. I want to give you the easiest way for you to what? To use the pay for me. But now it has taken me to my cart. Now as soon as it takes me to my cart, now I can decide to go back. Now I can let it translate. Now it has translated. Let's see if this page will go to a desktop page. No, it didn't go to a desktop page. Most of us will do this and will say this is a desktop page. It didn't go to desktop page. Now the next thing I have to do is I have to close this page, and I opened another new tab. Now I click on and I click on desktop. I've already what? You click on desktop mode. After you click on desktop mode, then you click on 1688.com. Then you load the site again. This is not a desktop mode. Sometimes some phones will give you like this. This is not a desktop mode. Now you click on it again. We'll keep trying until it gets to desktop mode. Now let's go again. we'll click on the desktop mode. Now this is how a desktop mode look like on 1688. Now it has taken us to what? To a desktop mode now. Now we have to translate to what? To English. Now after we have translated, the next thing we have to do is to what? We zoom in. When you zoom in, you see the purchase order. You click on the purchase order. That purchase order there, that's where you see your cart. Now once you click on the purchase order, you can see this was what I added. You keep zooming in. This was what I added. The shoe, that was what I want to buy. Now once I click on it, once I marked it, now I've marked it, I want to place order. Now I will, after I've marked, let me translate so you see what I'm doing. Now I translate to what? To English. Now I click on, after I've marked it, you note you must mark 1 If you marked everything, you might not see the pay for me option, so you mark it 1 each. Now I have marked this store. Now let me what? Click on settlement. Make sure it remain on desktop mode. Now what? It has taken me to this page. Let me translate it and so you see it, what we're doing. Now after everything, you can see it has what? Taken me to this page. My address has already been added. I taught you how to add address on what? On your 1688. So you can check our previous video. You'll see how to add your address to what? To your this. Or if you want to change your address, you can use the change to. Once you change to, you put new address. You click on the new address, then you copy your address and you what? You put. But since we are not changing address, if you want to know how we imputed our address, you can check that our previous video. So we are not checking, we're not imputing it. After that, the next thing you have to do, they leave a message. That place leave a message. You make sure you what? You drop a message for the seller. Now I want to drop a message for the seller. I will translate to what? Chinese. Now I will write, please kindly write my name and phone number on the goods before shipping out. Now I will include my name on it. Now I didn't write, please kindly write my name on the parcel or goods before sending out. Now after that, the next thing we do is what? We can decide to what? Use English to write our name. So we can remove our translator. Now I'll click on name. I impute my name. Then I input my phone number. Now after I might have done this, now I have added everything. Now the next thing I have to do is what? Is to click on the word submit order. That's what I will click on, submit order. Note, it's still on desktop mode. Always check if it is on desktop mode. This is how the desktop mode look like. Now I clicked on what? Submit order. Now you allow it to what? To load. Now it has taken us to what? To this page. The next thing we do is what? Let's translate this page to what? To English. Now after you have translated, the next thing you have to do from here is what? You click on the pay, because we are using Alipay. Now you click on the pay, but you are not the one to pay. Now when you click on the pay, you allow it to what? To load. Always check if it's still on computer mode, desktop mode, because it's very important. Once you leave the desktop mode, you can't what? Now let's translate. Now it has told me to what? I don't have money on my what? Alipay. Now they say I should input my card number, and I don't have a Chinese now. Now the next thing I'll do, I'll look for the pay for me option. Now you come to the up, you see the find somebody to pay. This find somebody to pay, that is what we're using. Now we'll click on the find somebody to pay. Now once you click on the find somebody to pay, a page will load out for you. Now as you can see, it said you are applying for payment for the following transaction. Please help your friend to pay. Yeah. Now it has taken me to this place. The next thing I will do here is what? Is for me to what? Impute the Alipay details of the person who wants to pay for me. Maybe I have contacted my friend or my merchant, the one who supply me Alipay. I want to pay directly on the site. Now he will give me his what? His Alipay details. Now once he gives his Alipay details, that's where you will now what? Impute the Alipay details. Let's say for example, now let me use this. Now after you've impute the Alipay details like this, make sure it what? It tally. Now after the share code, then you click on the what? You said the account doesn't exist, or the other party have turned up. Now there was no account on that. That was why. Now let's say for example, let me use a friend on. Now the next thing you will do is what? Now you click on the share code. Now you make sure your share code is correct. It tallies. P what? S. Now after you've input the share code, the next thing you will do is what? You ask him to what? To pay. As you can see, if you translate now, we said what? Let's translate to English. He said you have successfully sent a payment request to what? That is your friend. You say if a transaction occur, it will be refunded to what? Alipay account. That is what they are trying to say now. Now we've already sent what? Our pay for me to our friend. Once your friend paid, now it will automatically reflect on your account that what? He or she has what? Paid for you. It will move from what? From your pending payment to your what? To be delivered. Now what they are trying to tell you here also is that in case maybe the seller didn't chip out and you apply for refund, the money will directly go back to your friend's account, not your Alipay, because you didn't pay from your Alipay. The money will go back to where the payment was made. That is how you can what? Buy directly on what? On Alipay. Now after you might have done that, we can go back again. Let's say for example, we have other goods to buy also. We can go back to what? Alipay. Now let's go back to what? To our cart. Now the first one will not be in cart again. Automatically, if you refresh your cart now, it has left what? It has left the cart. It has went to what? Pending payment. You can see it's no longer in our what? In our cart. Now let me explain something to you. For example, you have a lot of things to buy. If you decide to mark all, let's say I marked from the two different store, and I want to place what I want to use pay for me. Maybe I just want to buy 10 things, so I want to use pay for me for all once. Now if I click on settlement, it will take me to a page like this. Now let's translate. I want to show you something you need to know. Now let's translate. Now the next thing is what? Let's click on what? Submit order. After you might have written everything, leave a message. As you can see, say 2 orders have been what? Submitted successfully. So it's submitting directly because what? We marked them. This is now we can go to our what? Our order list. Now let's go to our order list. This is our what? Order list. Pending payment. These are payments to be made. As you can see, the shoe we place order for is what? Is under pending payment. Is yet to be paid for. So all these ones are under pending payment. They are what? Under what? Pending what? Payment. Now this is what I want to show you. Let's say for example I want to buy these 2 ones using the pay for me. Now I marked. I'll make sure I what? Let me mark this. Now I've marked this. So I want to pay for 2 ones to know if it will what? If it will work out. Now after I've what? Marked it. Now I click on what? This consolidate payment. Under it should be, it's always at the bottom. Now it is the 2 I what? I marked now. Now let me show you what I want to say now. If you can see, it's because I what? I did multiple now. I won't see the option for what? Pay for me. You only see the option for pay for me when you do it what? One by one at a one. So long as the 2 order you mesh together, you will not see what? That option for the pay for me. So if you are to use the pay for me, always make sure you what? You do one by one. Now you click on payment. You use one by one. It won't kill you. It only take your time, but you will get what you're looking for. Now after that, you click on what? Go to pay. You do it one by one. Now as you can see, now we'll translate. You can see now you will see the option now. Find somebody to pay. So long you're doing it one by one, the option is always there for you to what? To use. Now find somebody to pay. You translate. Now you translate. You impute the Alipay. Now I want to show you something here also. Let's say for example your friend is using phone number. If you want to impute the phone number, make sure you don't use +234 as a phone number option. It won't detect the account. The only way you can use the phone number in Alipay is what? You use this option 234, your hyphen and your what? This is the option it detects on Alipay. This is how you can what? Use the phone number. If you use the phone number directly, it will show account what? Not found. But if you use like this, it will tell you what? Now it will pump out what? The details of the account. Now what all you have to do is what? Now you ask him to what? To pay. That's how you can what? I can't use it because that I is my account, so doing pay for me from my own account again is not what possible. That's why it's showing what? Error. So that's how you can what? Application for payment failed. It failed because it said the payer cannot be your account. So you can see that's why it failed. So that's how you use the pay for me option. It's very easy, so you don't have to stress yourself that you don't have international passport to open Alipay account, so you can buy directly. All we have to do, we're trying to teach you how you can buy directly yourself without the need of an agent. So that's how we place order on 1688. Just follow the step by step. It's very easy for you to do. You don't have to